Hello, I'm Amy Dalby.
And I'm Matthew Reid.
And this
is This Tastes Funny.
Welcome back. For the fifth time. If it's your first time, I suggest you listen to the other four.
Is this a new song you've just decided?
Yeah.
It's just off the top of your head. You
Unofficial
just
intro. Honestly.
God, it's like 8 Mile, but awful, isn't it? It's in a way.
No, I think it's like welcome back, and then you think, like, which psychopath starts on episode 5? I feel like it's one of those things where...
Yeah, if anyone's just starting this on episode 5, I mean, there's a way to do things, isn't there?
Yeah, chronologically.
Imagine watching Breaking Bad. Oh, yeah, I just watched season 3, then season 2, season 7, and then
Imagine watching Breaking Bad full stop.
Why?
I got stuck on the fly episode.
Why?
Never got past it.
You didn't watch...
I fell asleep every single time, no matter what time of the day. I started watching it.
I can't take anything you say seriously from now on in.
Oh, no.
Breaking Bad's one of the greatest pieces of art that's ever... Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It's all right. Anyway.
It's all right.
Do you want me to do another one? Tasty food. Let's talk about tasty food.
That's not a note.
It's
not even a note.
I feel quite jingly.
You feel jingly?
Jingly.
Well, Christmas is around the corner.
I know.
I mean... I've called you a bell before, so there we go. How's your week been, Amy? Food-wise, what have you bloody had? What's been the meal of the week?
I have been cooking up an actual storm.
An actual storm?
In my kitchen.
Have you though?
Right, I swear.
Are you a god?
I am. I'm like a Thor of the pies.
Are you a banana man
Thor of
baddie?
the pies.
Thor of the pies?
Thor of the pies.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's
not even a pun. Okay, fair enough. Lord of the Pies.
I have made beef shin pie.
Mm-hmm.
I have made another fantastic chicken massaman. Yeah? What else have I made? Oh, I made cauliflower cheese soup.
Oh, good Lord.
Which was delicious, creamy, healthy and delicious. There was no cream in it, but it was so creamy and luxurious.
How have you made that creamy without cream? That's impressive.
Honestly, parsnips.
Shut up.
Secret. Secret. Add a parsnip to
I don't know if you know how secrets work, but it's not like that. Just going shh doesn't make it a secret.
Secrets.
Shh, we're going to be bombing Dresden tomorrow. Hitler's like, what?
I feel like I've gone, with seasons. So like my summer, summer season was cucumbers.
Yeah, oh God,
my autumn, winter, parsnips.
Snips, seasonal vegetables.
I'm a seasonal veg whore.
I understand. I have, because of an absolute incompetence of the people fit in my kitchen, I've been on takeaways for the past 4 weeks. So I've spent about £8 million on takeaways, yeah.
If you had to rank the takeaways, though, what's the best takeaway you've had out of those 4 weeks?
There's a Mexican place in Jesmond, which I got delivered. And the thing is, I like a nice restaurant, but I'll hasten to get Deliveroo from places like that because when they arrive, it's like they've been in a bag for ages, and that's not how you're supposed to. Even Nando's.
Do you not pay the extra £1 to get it not driven around the city?
No.
Is that not an option?
No.
One of the food apps, you can pay like an extra £1.
Is that not a tip?
For it to come.
Is that not what you think?
It's to come straight to you, restaurant to you, so they don't have to bike it round.
But what if 2 people have paid that £1?
I'm not sure.
The logistics don't work. The logistics don't work. And for £1, that's not happening. I think that's just a way of scamming you out £1. To be honest, it sounds like you've been absolutely had.
No, I don't order food like that.
Incidentally, if you'd like some magic beans after this, I'm happy to sell you some. Wow. But it was a Mexican place. I think it's Mexico 76 or something like that.
Mexico 70?
Mexico 70, aye.
In Sunderland?
Not in Sunderland. There's one in Jesmond.
No.
Yeah, it was absolutely lovely. Tortilla-coated chicken burger. Oh, it was absolutely fantastic. And you know what? I'm going to have to stop eating chicken. I watched a horrible video from some sort of animal rights group the other day. And again, after not eating red meat because I watched a cow listen to a violin, I don't know if I can eat chicken after I saw what they did to these poor chickens. It's grim. But that burger was delicious, like.
This is what I mean. I feel like, like I said, I think when you kill something, give it some credit, make it into a delicious dish.
Give it some credit.
Give it some credit. No, but you know what I mean? Like,
hey,
like,
Tim the
honour,
chicken. Good on you, man. Good
honour
guy.
it,
He's a
honour
great
it.
guy.
Make it into something.
A little fist bump on his wing. Good lad. Anyway.
See, I can't, like...
Honour it. Well,
yeah, like, honour it. Like,
I'm not giving every chicken nugget a funeral.
No, but, like, do something decent with it. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Like, make it delicious.
I'm like a little poppy day for chickens.
Yeah.
Aye.
See, I can't order nice food to get delivered because I feel like it just loses.
It just sweats in the bag. It just sweats in the bag. Like, I mean, do you know what? Been to Nando's a couple of times recently, and it was all right. But like, you've got to get it there. There was a thing someone said the other day about food, and I completely agree. Chinese is always a better takeaway, and Indian's always better if you sit in.
Yes,
I think that as well. Yeah, Chinese takeaways are always good. But I've sat in some nice Chinese restaurants as well.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But Indian food, oh god, I love it. That's just the best food, isn't it?
Well, so me and Michael the other night, we literally made a plan, right? So we love eating fancy food, but like in pajamas.
Mm-hmm.
So we literally, someone's like, "Oh, what are you doing tonight?" And I was like, "Well, I'm going to get fillet steaks, poivre sauce, triple cut chips, and I got scallops because Michael's decided he likes scallops now."
Sounds like you're talking about your burn.
No. And so we literally
It's very difficult, but we'll make them some scallops.
He's coming round to like nice food.
He's coming out with nice food.
Yeah, he's a bit of a condiment freak, but I'm trying to wean him off him.
You don't ever wean anyone off condiments.
No, but it's not funny.
My lazy Susan is absolutely chocker with condiments.
No, right, yeah, but this is like a weird condiment concoction. So like, what do you think is an appropriate amount of condiments to add to a meal?
I put a little dollop on the sides for dipping.
Of like
That's
ketchup?
why because you know if you go
Okay.
to a shop and they go, "Oh, do you want sauce on?" They just go, "Oh,
Yeah.
on top." And get, "Oh, you've ruined my dinner."
Right. So this man, like, he's the biggest green flag in the world. Right.
Mm-hmm.
He's amazing. He's got one red flag, and the one red flag
It's tasting women.
is that
Yeah.
you. Admit I'm a catch. If you wouldn't say sorry for the tank plastics, admit I'm a catch.
Okay, you are a catch.
Thank you.
In the same way Ebola is a catch. Infectious, shall we say?
I am infectious.
Yes, in a way.
But his red flag is that he will have multiple condiments on a meal. So
I'm going to be on his side here, I'm afraid.
right.
I do
Right. I actually took a photo of this, and I will try and find it. He had.
You're thinking
on his
he's a red
chips-
flag and you're taking photos of his dinner to show people.
Because you know what he did, right? He got chips. We got a
Chips,
fake
okay.
Nando's,
Uh-huh.
right? And on his chips, he put ketchup like that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Right? For the purposes of
Yeah.
anyone not watching this visually, like squiggled ketchup,
I saw zigzags over
zigzag
it,
ketchup, zigzag sriracha,
Weird.
zigzag mayo,
No.
and then
end
zigzag peri mayo.
That's too much mayo in it,
It's
arguably.
too much.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's
that's-
like that old thing. Do you want some chips with your sauce? Yeah.
Well, that's what I said. I was like, it's an obnoxious and
Oh, that's like
it's
it's
got-
just basically a soup in it with
Yeah.
chips in.
And then he also, when we get fish and chips, he has fish and chips, gravy,
Yeah.
peas, curry sauce.
Gravy and curry sauce.
He's adamant that salad cream goes on fish and chips, and he has ketchup, vinegar, and salt. Do you see what I mean?
Salad cream's just. Oh.
But do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, the smell of salad cream makes us gip. It's from school dinners.
Honestly,
Yeah, that is odd. That's an odd.
That's what I mean. So
that's a very odd thing.
We're trying to draw down some of the
you that.
condiments. We're trying to reduce the number of that, and then he's trying new foods.
That would be amazing
Like-
if he's just like you realise he's absolutely like addicted to them. He's like, "Oh, come on, man, just one bit of ketchup, man." Oh man, come on, do anything for some ketchup.
You've had your condiment today. You've had your condiment today.
Oh, man, just one line of vinegar, man.
But that is what it's like. So yeah. But we literally made like a full like gourmet meal, and purposefully.
Then he just drowned it on
put
condiments.
No. We put our pajamas on and we had it, but he did only have the poivre sauce. with that. So he was allowed his poivre.
He was allowed.
He was a.
Stop calling him red flags when you literally just read out.
not-
I
he
control how he eats, but he's got these
don't-
red flags.
I don't control how he eats.
Are you a
but I'm just like-
zookeeper? No, you're not. Just stop controlling how people eat.
I'm not, I promise. But, I mean, speaking of condiments, you brought me...
I brought you a special little treat. It's the new one, the Heinz Monster Munch pickled onion flavoured mayo, which sounds beyond horrendous.
There seems to be a trend with these, though, doesn't there? Of, like, people... They're making something into something else, into a condiment or a flavour.
Yeah. Well, I think mayonnaise was never a massive deal. I'll tell you what, the first time I heard about mayonnaise getting used for chips was Pulp Fiction. And ever since Pulp Fiction, like, people have the chips with mayonnaise, and I find it weird.
Unless it's garlic mayo and it's a pizza.
I understand garlic mayo, but that's you'd call that garlic sauce, wouldn't you? You wouldn't call it. I'd never call it mayonnaise. It's just garlic sauce.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna.
Are you gonna try it?
I'm gonna. Well, I suppose I'll have to. I'll fetch it in.
Go on.
But you could try it as well.
Go on.
Everyone can try this.
You reach me a cracker.
I can reach you a cracker. Right.
Cos.
What
Are we
kind
doing
of
like an
crackers we got
ASMR
here?
thing?
Oh yeah. Listen.
Hang on. Oh, it's scarily good. So what about if it went? Ah!
It's one of those things that, like over Halloween where people just put scary.
Oh yeah.
It's.
Right.
I'm not scared. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm not scared of me.
Right. Should we see if it does a squirt? Oh,
That is too
that
much.
was a crap squirt.
That is too much mayonnaise.
Do you want me to put some of the mayo?
No, you eat it.
I'll scrape. Oh, it smells amazing.
That'll do. What? That's
That
all.
much?
That's all. My taste buds work.
Right.
I don't have to slather them. Are you having it?
No, I'm not. I'm going to try and decant some. Right.
Right, you go first. I'm gonna need some answer here. It does absolutely.
The crackers are the issue.
It does
but
absolutely reek of
Oh my
pickled onion
God.
sponge. So good.
That is so nice. I think it's the crackers that I'm not a fan of.
And the crackers are shite. Like. What is this? What's it made of?
I don't know.
Wheat and glass.
I think it's gluten free.
But that is
How
incredible.
nice is that, mayo?
That is a liquid Monster Munch.
Oh my God.
How did they do that? Flavours are insane, aren't they?
Do you know what?
Like, you can make, because
Oh my God.
what are these things?
I don't know what the Right, we're gonna not put Philippe
Oh,
in charge
God.
of.
My mouth's never been drier.
I think
That is beyond
the
hideous.
crackers are. Oh my God. Right. Do you know what?
What?
That is phenomenal.
Free from.
Yeah.
Oh, the free from crackers. No wonder. Basically medicine.
Right.
Medicine for people with terrible digestive systems.
Right.
Oh.
While we're on,
Ugh.
while we're on this, I feel like I need something to cleanse
Yeah.
my palate. And as much as we've sent Philippe for these crackers, and I absolutely do not, I'm questioning.
Oh,
If-
Philippe's going to get told when we get out of here.
Yeah, but do you know what else Philippe bought?
What? We've got all this stuff to try. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I've been seeing this, right? Oreo Coke. Why, right? I mean, there's a million different flavours you can do Coke. Coke Lemon, the new one. I was slightly disappointed. I wanted it to be more. I wanted it to be better than that. But I tell you what, I used to put orange juice in Coke, and that was nice. I used to call it moon juice when I was a kid. But, yeah, pretty advanced. My palate was pretty advanced with Kiora and roller
Oh my God,
cola.
remember Kiora?
I do remember Kiora with the massively racist adverts. Yeah, horrible.
I know.
But yep. So like, I love a Coke, and I love those machines in where you can put any kind of flavour.
freestyle one.
Yeah, I have a Fanta with lime sometimes, and that's pretty special. You wouldn't like that because you're a citrus weirdo.
No, I like Fanta.
Yeah,
Love Fanta.
Nazi cola.
But, oh, hang on, I want you to get this. But, I tell you what I did have at that freestyle machine was like a raspberry Sprite.
Raspberry Sprite.
Beautiful.
Freestyle machine.
That's what they're called.
Remix.
Yeah.
Remix your Coke.
They're called
Remix.
They are called freestyle machines.
Cherry cola. Right, but they've managed. How do you get right?
How do you get an Oreo in it?
Because they get those tea bags that taste like they've had biscuits dipped in them, don't they?
Yeah, but that's more of like a...
But you can't. Why on earth did Oreo and Coca-Cola teamed up to create this?
Get the...
Oh yeah. And here we are. Nice and quietly. Oh. It smells like sweetness.
Can we smell?
Asfaltame and aspartame, which I try and avoid. But best served chilled. Cool. And we'll recycle it. Right, let's have a little try. Right. How do you get a biscuity taste into...
Is it like a chocolate cream?
It's like that. I can literally only smell the sweetness.
I know, I could only smell Coke.
There is nothing to suggest.
That's fizzed up in your mouth, hasn't it?
I made a terrible error there. I just realised you can't drink fizzy drinks like you're drinking wine.
No. Would you just try and quaff it?
My whole face just puffed up.
What do you think?
It just tastes like really sweet Coke. It's not pleasant. It's not good, is
That's
it?
horrible.
No.
That act.
2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. The mayonnaise. I'm gonna get not 10. That's insane.
No, it's not.
How can you give it 10?
Because there is absolutely
It's a sauce.
nothing wrong with that.
There is.
There is not.
You had
What's the issue with that?
You had too much of it. It's
There's no
liquid
issue.
crisps. That's weird. Stop pretending that that's normal.
That's delicious.
Well, I can't wait. I
put that on
was going to say I can't wait to have solid drinks, but that's just ice lollies.
Calipos.
I was like, you can't even. Oh, you can't. That's just science.
Do you know what? That's bloody delicious.
Well, that's fine. If you like it, you like it.
I can't wait.
You know, but you're odd. I did fetch you one more treat.
Ooh.
I say a treat. This could be horrible. Now, like I said, to where to get different flavours, I think it's unusual. I mean, liquid pickled onion, that's insane. I don't know how they've managed that.
Do you know how can I make a thingy?
Yes, you can make a thingy.
So
what is it? Is it a dictionary? Because you wouldn't be very good at that.
Can I make it? I reckon they've just used like the pickling juices from pickled onions.
Vinegar, that's what that's called.
Yeah.
Pickling vinegar.
Yeah, like a pickling vinegar, and use that
The juice from
incorporated.
pickled onions. Do you think that's what they give off?
Do they not excrete it?
No, they don't excrete vinegar, no.
Yeah, but they'll like infuse it, won't they?
That's what I tell you. What really freaks me out, you know, that when you get the jars of pickles and there's just little bits floating about, and it looks just like something you've trawled out of a river.
I don't like it when they've got the little what do you call little? Oh, what's it called?
Seeds.
No.
Cauliflower.
No. Little hairs, you know, like the little fluffy arses on a.
Oh,
on
on the
onion.
onions, yeah.
And they've
Fluffy
still got-
arses. Onions, fluffy arses.
They are, you know.
That's insane. Like, oh yeah, I know what you mean. Like the little,
Yeah, like
looks
the-
like an old woman's chin. Yes, yes.
Except
I
my
do.
chin, to be fair, I'm due my laser.
Do your laser.
Yeah.
Christ, it is the future, isn't it?
I know.
I've got to go and get lasered today.
Get my face fuzz.
I've got to
lasered
get
off.
me a really expensive tooth. So that'll be fun.
Right. So
Right.
sorry, food.
Yeah, I know.
Right,
Sidetrack.
go.
Sidetrack. So I got you a bag of crisps, but now, like I said, they've managed liquid pickled onion. Now what they've got here is they've got solid cheese toasty with beans crisps. Now I am intrigued to know how they can get the flavour of bean into a crisp. Oh. I hope it doesn't have the same effect as beans. I had a chili last night and I have been musical. Honestly, once you get to 45, if there's certain things that just
Do not agree.
might as well just keep me bum open. Saves a bit of time. I tell you, it's one of the most worked out muscles on my body. The odds. Anyway, that's a horrible thing. So, bean flavoured crisps. Ingredients: potatoes, no way.
What's the actual seasoning?
Rosemary extract, paprika. But I found out the other day, my mate was vegan, and I offered him a crisp, and it was what's it called? It was one of the
Crispy
sensations.
Oh yeah.
Sweet chili, and he went, "Oh, I can't." I went, "What?" Apparently, they use a lot of milk in it. I was like, isn't that weird?
Well, you know, like frazzles.
Yeah.
Frazzles are veggie and vegan.
Oreos are?
Are there?
Yeah, Oreos are vegan, I think.
I mean,
Right.
the vegans can have that.
There we
to
go.
be fair.
The bag's open. I'll have a little sniff. Now, that is insane how much that smells like beans. What? I mean, I don't even mind beans, but that's too much of a bean.
Oh.
Apparently, it's not enough. She's in there like a bag head. It's like there's glue in there and it's the 80s.
That is so beany.
It is beany.
But it smells like a solid bean.
It's strong, isn't it?
Are you going to have one?
You try one first. I'll just see how you react. Oh, it's straight in there. There's no messing about. She's got a shock.
Oh my God.
She got a shock. She's impressed. Oh, she's gone in for 3.
Because...
I'm going to try half.
Oh my God, that tastes like a bean.
Like drugs. I'll just have half, see how I get on. That is weird. That is tricked me mouth into thinking there's more substance in me mouth. for now.
Like a bean.
That does. How do they do it? There must be people that know. It's like paint. You know, people that can make any colour, where they can match colours by just doing that. It must be like that, but with flavour. Did the rat from Ratatouille work at Walker's? No, what you need here is... That's insane, isn't it?
But like the aftertaste
the
of
cheese.
bean.
The cheese as well. After cheese. It sounds like a worst horror film ever.
After
2027.
That is delicious.
After cheese. It's not delicious. I'm just going to put that out there.
No, they're nice. They are, but it's like...
You know what? I'm just going to say they're not for me. But so, you know what? She's just going to continue to eat those, apparently, for the entirety of the show.
Well,
that is magic, isn't it? It is like taste magic. It's like when I was at a restaurant once. It was quite a fancy one, and they did this like tasting menu, and it was it was based on corn. So everything like in the first meal was corn, and then it looked like a corn on the cob, but it was just a chunk of butter with all these herbs and spices, and you got a cornbread roll with roast sweet corn and popcorn. I think it was like paprika popcorn. Excuse me, windy. So it's beans. It's a bean. See, 45. Me internal system and say, oh, what you eating? Oh, it doesn't matter. Don't worry, we'll turn it into gas, and it'll come out either end like you're a tiny little baby.
I'd love to go to a crisp factory. You know, like people would be like, oh, imagine going. I'd absolutely.
This is an ambition that can eat. You know what? Do you think it's going to be like Willy Wonka, but with salt and vinegar instead of chocolate? No, it's not. That's not what would happen.
I just
come with me. I can't believe we've got another Willy Wonka reference in, to be honest. But like, the salt and vinegar tastes like salt and vinegar. lick my beef barbecue wallpaper. God, that sounded rude, didn't it?
No, but how nice would that be?
Well, beef barbecue wallpaper. Imagine how lovely your house would smell. Delicious. Yours would smell of dry spit because you'd be licking the wallpaper all day.
I love it. All right, I'm gonna have.
I should get off the crisps.
One. That's a big one. It's a good flavoury one.
Good God. But yeah, I think I genuinely believe that's magic. They must be able to make anything taste like anything. Because I know that, like, have you ever tried those jelly beans? Like there's what?
Like the Harry Potter one.
Yeah, but there's like there's other one like it's like a jelly bean challenge, and you spin to see which one you get. And there's 2 white jelly beans. One of them tastes like baby powder. And the other one tastes like lemon. So like you've got to pick them. But there was one, and it was dog food, and we were playing it. It was called Shocker or something like that. And me and the bands were playing it, and you had to chew them, you had to eat them. Like that was the whole thing. And I got the dog food one. I was like for about an hour afterwards. Every time I thought of it, I was just like. There's things like that. If I ever need to make myself, like, you know, if you need to do a stealth spew if you're out, or if you're in the morning you've got a hangover and you think, oh, if I just do a little spew,
I'll be fine.
Yeah, like sometimes I think of the taste of that jelly bean, and it makes my mouth fill with water, and I go like, ugh.
No, I remember eating a dog biscuit once just because I fixated on how I'm doing that thing.
I know
I can't help it.
Every time you want to put something in your mouth, you do the most dodgy hand signal.
I can't, honestly, my hand, right? So
are you doing it again?
I know, but right.
That's not what a dog biscuit looks like.
No, you know which one I'm talking about?
The one where a dog's penis? I don't think that's what it looks like.
You know the one that's got like the white on the outside?
Oh, the borneo thing.
Yeah, but it's not like a dog bone.
But it looks like bone marrow in the middle. Ah, yeah.
So like I remember fixating so much on.
They do look like fig rolls.
I want to know what that tastes like, and then like smelling it and giving it to the dog, and then being like, oh. I'm talking. I was a kid. I just remember my granddad one day just went, just eat one.
Yeah, I mean,
just
it's no harm.
I mean, it wasn't very nice, but it satisfied an urge
that
I had.
Of course.
I had to scratch that itch.
Yeah.
I get very fixated on stuff.
I want to drink whatever's in glow sticks, but you know what? I don't, because I'm not mental.
Oh, it's like those little sachets you get in. You know, like in a...
Do not eat silica.
Don't eat silica.
Wait, do you know why that warning's on there?
Why?
For people like you.
No, I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't eat that, but like there's other stuff that I just think, what would you, do you know, like it's like intrusive thoughts, but I get it like, what would I do if I ate that?
I do remember being in my mate's kitchen once and seeing a bag of chocolate drops and taking a handful out and chucking them in my mouth and they were dog chocolate.
I was going to say.
That's one of the worst things I've ever...
chocolate
it's
before.
foul, that stuff. Dogs are horrible creatures for what they eat.
I've got been crisping my...
Really? Is that because you've shoveled half the bag down your throat during this podcast? That might be part of it. I hope the ASMR of Amy picking food out of her teeth is pleasing everybody.
Oh, it tastes nice second time as well.
Oh, God. That's absolutely gross. Right. Well, I think, you know what? I think that was a successful taste test for those crisps.
It was.
And the mayonnaise.
Meal.
That Coca-Cola is absolutely foul, though. I mean, do you know what, Coca-Cola? You do good work. Good work. Well, I don't know. But you do some tasty drinks. But I'm glad that's a limited edition.
It is obscene.
Very glad
and I can't
it's
wait
a limited edition.
Please, can I take this?
You can have it. No bother, because I'm not going to have it.
Well, Michael's going to be very... I'll allow him that.
Oh, she's going to allow him.
He does listen, you know.
Those red flags keep flying, don't they, darling?
Do you know what? Do you know why? Right, so he listens to the podcast.
Are you China?
No, he listens to the podcast, and I know he listens, right? Mm-hmm. I know when he's listened.
Do you make him listen?
Because, no, I don't. He listens on his own free will and accord, and if you ask him, he'll say exactly the same thing, right?
I guess he's going to have to now, because if he hears this and he doesn't, he's in loads of trouble.
He just comes up
He'll
to
get
me.
his condiment privileges revoked.
I will revoke them privileges. He comes up to me sometimes and he'll just go, oh, by the way, like, he'll go, like, oh, by the way, we didn't do that. And I'm like, what? Or he'll say something like, you know, if we're talking, and I go, what was that thing called? Like an onion.
These
you know,
are
like
loads of words,
thing?
but no sentences.
Right. You know how we'll talk about stuff and I can't remember the words for things. So like the onion
clearly,
bun, like fluffy bottom, the onion bun. He'll just walk up to me like next week at some point and he'll just go, oh, it's called this. And I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah, I get you.
So he listens, but then he'll basically correct or question stuff I've said on the podcast. So I know fine well he's going to pull me on the beef shin pie.
So he's listened, okay.
So he listens, but I know because he'll
That's
speckle it throughout a week. And then he'll like pick me up on stuff or just say to me, that's not called an onion bun, that's called a...
Good. I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad he's got a little bit of power over you, considering you try to make him eat nothing but dry food. Poor lad. I'm surprised he hasn't choked to death. You're like, oh, what you having? Oh, fish and chips. No vinegar, no salt.
No, you can
you
have
eat
salt
it as
and
it
vinegar.
comes. Oh, he's allowed salt and vinegar. What a lovely owner you are.
He can have whatever he wants. I just think... When I make a meal...
So when you let him in the yard to go to the toilet, right, is he allowed to come back in whenever he wants or until he's
if he
finished?
wipes his feet,
Like,
if I've done his paws.
Yeah, if he gets a biscuit, yeah?
No.
But no sauce on the biscuit.
No, he can have any condiments he wants, but I just think it's bizarre. And he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. He has to do it. It's like a compulsion, so I'm just trying to ebb him away from,
that's
over-condimenting.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you describe it. Lure. I think that's a better word. Right,
like
now...
a siren.
Food news. Mm-hmm. Let's crack on to food news.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do some food news.
I've got some food news for you.
Food news.
Deliveroo
Yes.
have announced the top 24 trending
Most careless
dishes.
drivers that they've got?
No.
Okay.
No, top 20 trending dishes from the UK. So these are the most ordered items.
Okay, let's see if I can guess. I'll start with nice things. Fish and chips, is that on there?
Fish and chips is... it's not.
It's not.
Do you know why?
What's happened to this country?
Because to be honest, fish and chips, I find them sweaty even if I close the box and walk them to where I'm eating the fish and chips. I don't like that. I have to have them open.
Oh, no, you know what? I do understand that. Chips in a container closed, if you get them delivered, it's ridiculous. You eat chips as soon as you get them.
As soon as you get them. I can sort of see that. Like, that's not a Deliveroo item.
No. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Some form of McDonald's.
Not.
There's
there.
That's nonsense. There's someone's done that wrong. There's no way
maybe
McDonald's
this is
isn't
because
going
it's Deliveroo. They do all sorts, don't they?
Yeah.
So.
Okay, wait. There's going to be so many chicken dishes on there.
Yes.
Okay, count
Number one.
Number one.
Boneless chicken. Oh, it's actually Wingstop.
Wingstop.
Have you had a Wingstop?
I have, yes.
It's delicious, isn't it?
We're all right.
Nah, beautiful.
We're all right.
So chicken.
I went to where was it? That what's it called? The chicken place from America. They do toast and all that. And
Slim Chickens.
Slim Chickens, I was massively disappointed with that. I love it was tasty, but like, I don't know, you know, when you just, it's like, you know, when you see something on an American film, you think, oh, that'll be cool if I eat that. And you go in, you just go, it's just chicken. I don't know what I was expecting. It was very nice.
Red Vines and Twizzlers.
They can get lost.
Yeah, but they taste, and I've spent
it tastes like glue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awful. And I was like expecting, I remember going and being like, yeah.
America does sweets terribly.
No.
I saw a good tweet the other day saying, I eat nerds because I'm secretly hungry for aquarium gravel. I thought that was quite funny.
I actually quite like a nerd, the tangy.
They do these new sweets that have been called nerd clusters with a little bit of jelly in the middle and they like put them around. Oh, honestly, just don't because you'll never stop eating them.
Do you know, I meant to send you some the other day actually.
Is it money?
Seen... No. Have you seen these people that are freeze drying sweets?
Yes, and they get Skittles and they look like tennis balls.
Yeah.
I think that's weird. Just leave sweets alone. Sweets are fine.
I know, sweets are good.
Sweets are fine.
I know, especially those Haribos.
Okay, I'm going to go for a curry. A curry. Is there a curry on there?
Is there a curry? Do you know what? Hang on.
How many?
Chicken Ruby.
Yes.
See, this is very specific places, so I think we're very London here. I reckon if you did this
London, okay.
Where we are.
Are there any homeless people's tears on there?
No. That was 21. It didn't quite make it to the list.
That's what they drink down
I'll tell you what is on there. Boneless chicken, number 1.
Yeah.
Caesar salad.
There's nobody
2.
ordering salads.
Yeah.
Nobody. I'm sorry, but takeaway
This
meals aren't salads.
This is like Deliveroo in London, so this is people in the work. It's like
it'd be
workers,
horrible city boys and all that.
City boys like, I got a chicken Caesar salad.
Yeah, that's all I can manage because my nose is destroyed from cocaine. Yeah.
I tell you what though, coming in at number 4, someone's been listening to the podcast and me. Whole cucumber.
On Deliveroo. A whole that's their meal. That is, the world's gone crazy.
Honestly,
I think we deserve the weather trying to destroy us.
We've got poke bowls, chicken katsu curry, white wine.
Poke bowls.
Poke bowl? Have you never had a pokey?
Not. Haven't had a poke in a while.
You haven't had a poke in a while?
Not since school.
It's massively underrated, to be fair.
Yeah, you know what? Bring it back, I say.
Bring it back.
Poke bowls, what are they? Are they just like, is it like one of those wanky breakfasts you see with like yogurt and like fruit organised like in a row?
Yeah, it's a bit like that acai. It's basically rice with chicken.
All right, fair enough.
Veg.
So
I think it's like Hawaiian.
It's Hawaiian.
Hawaiian pokey.
You know, I've obviously heard of poke bowls before. I'm not insane, but it's odd to be on that list. But I thought it would be. But I think they should do one of these up here.
A pokey?
No, not the pokey.
Oh, one of these. Can you imagine? It'd be like, I done a kebab.
What would it be?
Chicken kebab.
It would be vodka, Kestrel Super Strength, Tabs.
Yeah. Lambert and Butler made it on the list.
Tabs, and lighter fuel.
Yeah. No, the...
and Rizzlers.
I think it is very London, that
Pepperoni pizza, boring. White wine, fair. Oh, that's katsu. Yeah. Do you know what? I felt so. This is ridiculous, but I mean, like, if you go to Wagamama's, like, katsu must be so obvious to get. I felt so uncool, and I really wanted a katsu last time I was in, but I didn't, just in case the server went, another katsu. And I was like, no, I'm cool. I don't want a katsu. God, imagine, who's that idiot having a katsu? I honestly wanted to look slightly. I felt stupid afterwards. I was like, I wanted a katsu there, you know.
Do you know what I've found that's literally revolutionised my dinner times?
Cutlery.
No,
because I imagine you just mashing food into your face.
The state of my jeans. I knew you were gonna.
So many dinner medals on yours jeans.
I don't know why. I haven't even eaten
I do,
because
you're not that developed as a human being.
Well, one thing I've found is that Itsu have actually got like a frozen range.
Yeah, I got.
Have you got the dumplings? Yeah, the little gyoza.
But the veggie ones that I got, they're filled with truffle. And you know what you can taste when something's got truffle in it? Truffle and nothing else. Chocolate truffle, brilliant. But the ones that pigs find,
I love them.
I don't mind a little bit of them, but that's all you can taste. I got this one truffle chips the other day. I thought, I bet they're nice. It's just truffle with different texture. It's like that bit in Notting Hill where he's offering us something out of the fridge. He goes, "Would you like to use pears soaked in honey?" Which is pointless because it just ends up tasting like honey. It's like that with truffle. You put anything in it, that's all you're tasting.
Oh, I love it. But I got the pork. Like, it was like pork gyoza, chicken gyoza. But I'm like falling into this trap now where I will cook a bag. Like, but that's what I'm having.
Cook a bag sounds like a bird from Australia.
I will literally just have.
Oh, the whole bag.
The whole bag.
Yeah. If I go to Wagamama's, I'll just get sides now. They do these lovely like vegan chicken strips. They're very nice. I had them the other day. I went to Wagamama's, and I also went to a beautiful place in Gosford called Novello, which was absolutely gorgeous. I had a Mexican pizza, fajita chicken, and then they put tortilla crumbled up on the top. Tortilla chips, but then I thought, oh, that's nice. Also lettuce, and I thought that's weird putting lettuce on a pizza. Do you know what? That crunch on the pizza afterward, it's really good.
Do you know what? I love a hot lettuce.
I'm just picturing this sexy lettuce now.
I love a hot lettuce. You know, honestly, like a braised. Like, you can braise lettuce, you can barbecue lettuce. It's a very robust vegetable.
It is a robust vegetable.
Honestly, I love a hot lettuce.
A hot lettuce.
It sounds like you always go. It sounds like a sex thing.
No,
right?
no, it doesn't. It doesn't sound like a cartoon. Like the old 1970s cartoons where people are criticising the wives. You know, it's like, "Oh, my wife, what you like?" And he goes, "Well, I've burned the salad, darling." You've actually done that. I've set fire to a lettuce and then eaten it. That's weird.
I do. I like it. No, but you always make things sound like a sex thing.
I don't always make things sound like a sex
because
thing.
even my 6-year-old has commented.
Well.
So my little 6-year-old listens to this podcast. Hi, Albie.
Hi, Albie. Don't listen to your mum.
Say it with feeling.
Don't listen to your mum. She's lying.
I'm not. He even said to me the other day.
I hope you're allowed condiments, Albie, by the way. And if you can't, I'll smuggle some ketchup for you.
He was listening to the podcast, and then my mum was in the car because she can't work out how to listen to it, even though I've shown her.
She not got ears?
Yeah. She just can't understand how to do it. And he had it on in the car because he loves to listen to the podcast.
He's a good lad.
And he was like, "What are you doing with a double-decker?" My mum was like, "No, no." And he was like, "What's a sex thing?" And I was like, "Oh, just a thing."
See, when a mummy and a daddy love each other very much.
I'd love Albie.
Oh, wow. This sounds like backpedaling.
Albie, I love you.
I'm indifferent, Albie. I've only met you once, I think. Oh, have I? No, I don't think I've met you. But
No.
you seem lovely from all the descriptions that your mum gave you.
I've seen that they're trialing bins in Cornwall.
Bins and yeah, because I just
like,
threw stuff onto the street in the past, haven't they? What next? Toilets? Toilets in Truro?
Toilets in Truro.
Toilets in Truro?
Toilets in Truro. No, bins, like recycling bins. You'd have a big bin, a recycling bin, paper bin, and then a food bin.
A food bin?
It'd honk.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Imagine leaving that out for a week in the summer.
Imagine those lads, the wheelie bin cleaners that have a field day on that one. Like. Because I always, like, the bins is, like, obviously everyone's least favourite job in the world. The bins, decorating, that kind of stuff. But the bins, if something's made its way out the bag or the bag's split and there's been food in the bin and the drip out the bin bag, how much to drink bin juice?
How much to drink?
Bin juice.
What have I been binning?
What have you been binning? Oh, it's a mystery. You don't get to know what you got. You just get that pale brown water.
How much am I drinking?
A shot.
A shot? A bin juice?
A shot of bin juice.
200 quid?
Wow, that is a lot of risk for 200 quid.
It's only a shot.
Yeah, what's in it though? You could have worm eggs.
I know, but then I'd be so skinny in a few weeks. Like, what's happened to me? I don't know. I think I've got a tapeworm.
I know. He's called Steve. He's lovely. He's fetched the family round.
No, I reckon if someone shot of bin juice, do you know what? I'd do it for a couple of £100.
What could you like? That sounds like a shot. Actually, it would be like a Halloween shot.
Yeah, shot of bin juice.
What would you do? What would you make it with? It would be Baileys and Coke.
Baileys and this.
Yeah, Baileys and Oreo Coke.
Do you know what? I'd rather... No,
So
that's a bold statement.
The bins for food, what they're going to do with the food anyway? Like, are they just going to take
I think it's so they can...
They'll compost it, obviously.
Compost it and spread it.
Because I remember when I was a kid, I know we always used to spray our dinners. We always used to scrape our dinners into like a big... Like, we used to like finish our dinners. We'd have to scrape it into this massive like vat. And I think... I can't be sure, but I think they fed farm animals with it. That's what I was told, but it's probably not true at all, is it?
See, can you understand? No, can you imagine that bin? If you're just putting food into that bin, you're gonna have to line it with a black bag. So then the whole thing of the food not being mixed in with plastics is sort of redundant.
Oh, I think, yeah.
Or
valid.
it would stink. If you were just putting that
I
in,
mean,
like...
it's going to stink. I mean, you know what? There's not a lot of nice smelling bins, no matter what you put in. Even recycling bins, you know. They're not there for the fragrance, are they?
Sometimes even the bin in the kitchen. Like, I'll put something in the bin in the kitchen, and the next day I'm like...
You rarely get in a car air freshener that's based around a kitchen bin.
Well, no. Oh, aftershave.
Summer Meadow.
Have you heard Tom Ford's new latest release?
Bin Juice by Tom Ford.
It's bin juice, but it's got one of them accents on it, so it's like bin juice.
Bin Juice after fish and chips. That'd be grim.
That would be grim.
We've had a light-hearted look on the world of food this week.
I know there's been no like.
It's been pretty good. We've tried
delicious
3 things so you don't have to, or we've inspired you to try them ourselves. The bean crisps, big hit with Amy. I'm not so keen. That's liquid pickled onion monster munch, which is insane, but it actually is. These crackers are possibly some of the worst things I've ever had in my life. I can feel myself like needing gluten now.
They are bad.
And Coca-Cola Oreo is so sweet it'll make your eyes turn into like iced gems.
Just awful.
It's not pleasant at all. That's a silly idea. Lime and Coke, but not diet. I'm sick of diet stuff now. It's horrible. Aspalene and all that. Can't eat it. Ugh.
Can you not?
Nah, it's bad for you.
I don't mind.
Bad for you.
I don't mind. But
That's do you know what? Let's call that. Call that on episode 5. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, because you've been eyeing that. I know what you do. You're just going to squirt that like down your throat the minute we're finished.
I love it. But no, it's been a great episode, and I think
I am great.
Next time, I'm going to bring a dish.
You're going to bring a dish?
I'm going to bring a dish.
You have anything in it? Or?
Yeah. Something.
No condiments allowed, though, yeah?
No condiments,
Okay,
no.
that's fair enough.
Yeah, and Michael, if you listen to this and I find out you've had more than one condiment today while I've been recording this podcast, you're
and Michael,
in trouble.
there are places you can go if you need help, yes? Don't you worry. Thank you.
But that's it. Thank you. Again, like, subscribe, give us a 5-star review.
I mean, if you think we're worth it, even if not, you know what I mean? It's just funny, isn't it, if you do?
Yeah, how funny would it be if you give us a 5-star review and you didn't even listen to the
Tell all
podcast.
your friends to do it as well. That'd be
thought
class.
It was shit, and you would like, I'll just give them a 5-star anyway. Jokes on you, Amy and Matt.
Yeah. We'll feel quite foolish being all 5-starred.
I know, imagine.
But thank you very much for listening. Really appreciate it. And hopefully have you listened again soon.
We will do. Thanks.
Thank you.
Tony Broadcast Network, NBN, popcorn for your ears.